Hi everyone. So I know that the title of this video is a bit dramatic, but I've been getting a lot of questions on how I grew out my hair and how to promote faster hair growth and things of that nature. So I just was like, okay, I definitely need to make a video because I've been getting comments and some emails and stuff like that. Just for future reference, when you're watching my videos, my hair does grow slower than others, but I'm okay with that. But this growth process has sped up quite a bit since when I went natural the last time. So I can say that the growth of my hair, the growing process of my hair has changed quite a bit. I'm just gonna give some tips on what I think can help promote hair growth. Now, I am not a cosmetologist. I've never went to beauty school or anything like that. This is from my own experiences and my own research. So some of this stuff may or may not work for you. What works for you may not work for everybody, and just like what works for me may not work for you guys. But maybe you try something on this list that I'm getting ready to list off and maybe it hasn't worked. So that's why I want to go ahead and give you other options maybe that you can try to promote hair growth if you feel like your hair is growing extremely slow. Okay, so moisturize your hair. That is so important. If your hair is not moisturized, why would it? Ain't nothing gonna grow in a desert. Nothing. So basically, you always want to make sure that your hair is really moisturized. Find a moisturizer that works for your hair. All moisturizers work different in different people's hair, but make sure you get you a moisturizer. It does not have to be this one particular that I'm showing, but I just want to make that a key point. You have to have a moisturizer in your routine. Your hair needs moisture. And also make sure when you buy that moisturizer, make sure that the first ingredient says water, okay? Because that is very important. If your hair is dry, your hair is not going to grow. It's going to break off and it's going to be a hot mess. So you want to make sure it is moisturized. And I will put some of my favorite moisturizers down in the description box below for you all to check out. But you have to remember, make sure to moisturize your hair. That is big when you are trying to grow out your hair, your natural hair, or just hair in general. The next one, take care of your scalp. Take care of your scalp. I cannot say that enough. Take care of your scalp. If your scalp is not healthy, how do you expect anything to grow from it? That's just like a flower. If you plant a seed and it has rubbish and all this extra dead leaves and stuff around it, how do you expect it to grow? It's not going to grow. And that's just like your scalp. If your scalp is not cleansed properly, then your hair will not grow. You do not want your scalp or your hair follicle to be clogged. That is a big no-no. So make sure you are taking care of your scalp. Also, find a nice oil that you can use on your scalp. Now, what I will say, do not oil your scalp daily. I don't think that is good for promoting hair growth, simply because you don't want to clog your hair follicle. Like I said, if your hair follicle is clogged, your hair will not grow. The hair cannot come out of the root if it's clogged. It's just not going to happen. So what you want to do is make sure you find some type of, oil or something like that, a light oil, not too heavy, and you don't want to, like I said, put it on your hair every single day, maybe twice a week or whatever the case may be. I know coconut oil works for some. I know that it doesn't work for some. Tea tree oil is really good, especially when it fights fungus. So if you have anything that's on your scalp that may be growing, that's irritating your scalp or whatever, if your scalp has been through any type of trauma, try tea tree oil. That is good for fighting fungus. I actually use it on my scalp because I do have problem scalp. Yes, make sure you are taking care of your scalp and also getting the product buildup off of your scalp. That is very important when you are washing your hair. Make sure you're getting that product buildup, because if your scalp is not taken care of, your hair will not grow. Your scalp is one of the biggest things. Make sure your scalp is clarified and clean, okay? Also, get your hair trimmed when you see that your ends are thinning out. Do not go years, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years without getting your hair trimmed. I have been there, so I am speaking for experience. I think it was like maybe back in 2013 maybe. I was not going and getting my hair trimmed. I was kind of trimming it a little bit at home, but I wasn't doing a good job at trimming it, and I should have been having my mom do it. But whatever the case may be, I wasn't taking proper care of it and I wasn't trimming it properly, and my hair did start to break off because I was not trimming it, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong with my hair, what was going on. So yes, make sure you're getting your hair trimmed. I'm not going to tell you guys like when you should get your hair trimmed. I know some people say every 6 weeks. Everybody's hair is different. Just get your hair trimmed according to how your hair works. When you start seeing that the ends of your hair are getting really thin and sparse, make sure you go and get a trim, because that is big. That is a big help with when you're trying to grow out your hair. You want every part of your hair to be healthy. Do not manipulate your hair as much. And I feel like this is going back to my video that I did on how to grow out a taper haircut. I will link that down below. But yeah, don't manipulate your hair too much. So what I mean by that, of course you have to style your hair, you have to take care of it, but do not like do 150 different styles in your hair a week. Like, try to take it easy. Try to stick to one style per week, maybe two. That's what I try to do. I try to stick to just a few hairstyles a week. I try not to put my hands in it too much, and I try not to weigh my hair down with so much product, because when you weigh your hair down with a lot of product, what happens is we don't realize that one product has a lot of ingredients in it. So if you're putting 5 or 6 different products on your hair at one time, all those products have like 20 or more different ingredients in them. That can also aid to hair breakage, and you do not want that to happen, because that's not good for hair growth. Also, when like detangling and stuff like that, try to be mindful of the tools that you're using on your hair to detangle your hair. You don't want to use a certain tools. Like, I know a Denman brush, I can't use a Denman brush. That is harmful to my hair. I know a lot of people that are natural use Denman brushes, but those don't work for me. Not for this 4C hair. It will be I've used one and it was a total disaster. No, I know I can use that because my hair is very fragile. So find a styling tool that is going to be easy for you. I know some people like to do finger detangling because they don't like to use combs. Whatever works for you, find a method that works for you and stick to it. Heat, oh my goodness, this right here, homegirl or homeboy out there that's watching, you gotta lay off that heat. Don't let this mess you up, because this right here will mess you up. Heat, yes, blow drying your hair will mess you up. If you are going to dry your hair, I will recommend using a serum so that you aren't getting heat damage. Also, don't put a lot of heat on your hair, simply because heat dries your hair out. And like I said before, if your hair is not moisturized, it will not grow. So lay off the heat. I know I personally, when I wash my hair, I do the banding method. I will also link that down below because I have a video on it. I band my hair. It works phenomenal. It gives me a blowout look like I would get if I blow dried my hair. It works really great. So yeah, use like the banding method. Don't try to flat iron your hair a lot. I know some people like to flat iron their hair maybe once a month. What works for me may not work for you, like I should say. I personally do not straighten my natural hair. I've never straightened my natural hair since I've been natural, and I'm 4 years natural this month actually, and I've never straightened my hair. I may do it in the future, but like I said, just stay away from it. If you have to straighten your hair, don't straighten it every week. Maybe do like once a month or once every 2 months or something like that, but try to stay away from the heat as much as possible. Air dry your hair, and that will also help aid in your hair growth. The more heat you put on it, you're actually gonna damage it. So yeah, that's just my opinion on that. Let me know what you think down below about heat on natural hair. I think everything is good in moderation. Protective styling is also great for hair growth because you are not messing with it and you're tucking it away, and it's just being free, and you're just letting it do what it needs to do. So box braids, wigs, whatever the case may be, yes, we know that your hair still needs to breathe, but you can do those styles if you're noticing you're getting tired with your hair and you just don't want to do anything harmful or damaging to it. Protective styling can be great in hair growth. Like cold washing, yes, cold washing is life. Find you a good cold washing conditioner, because cold washing brings a lot of moisture back into your hair. If your hair has gotten really dry, cold washing is amazing. And it also is great. Find a cold wash that can get product buildup off your scalp. That is really the key, because you can cold wash with any conditioner, but I feel like if the conditioner isn't getting the product buildup off your scalp, that's not going to help your hair grow. Yes, we know that you need conditioner on your actual strands, but your scalp your scalp is really important. So you want to make sure you get a good clarifying cold wash. I know a lot of people don't like clarifying because it strips your hair a little bit, but it is great for your scalp. Yeah. For growing hair, I don't personally shampoo my hair a lot. I shampoo once a month and I co-wash the rest of the month because co-washing just works better for my hair. So like I said, just find a nice co-wash or a conditioner that you can use for a co-wash that will work great in your hair, because that will really aid in moisture in your hair. Drink your H2O. Water is good for everything. Water is good for your skin. Water is good for your health and your hair. Most importantly, it's good for everything. But if you are noticing that you are struggling, your hair ain't growing, it might be because of what you're eating and what you're drinking. So you might want to put that frappe down, from that frappuccino down from Starbucks, and grab you some water. This is all I need to be taking my own advice. I do drink a lot of water, but I do need to do better. But water, yes, get on that water. Water is very important, and also water is good in your hair. Get you a spray bottle and spray your hair with water. If you're noticing that your hair is dry, mix some conditioner in it, spray this on your hair. You will start to see a change. Your eating habits as well. Yeah. This is for me too. And for your skin and just everything, water is great. But also your eating habits, fried foods and stuff like that. You want to make sure that you are eating well, you know what I mean, so that your hair can grow and prosper, and for your skin and everything, because that is really important with everything in your body, and your hair is a part of your body. So if you want your hair to be healthy and grow, you want to make sure that you're eating properly and you're drinking a lot of water. So tea rinses. Now, I've been hearing a lot about tea, well, kind of a lot about tea rinses. I know that there is a green tea rinse that supposedly promotes hair growth. I will try to find an article on it and link it down below. I know that I've heard that helps. I do not know personally if it works. I have never tried it, but I've heard of people doing green tea rinses to promote hair growth. Also, I've been doing a black tea rinse on my hair, and that is supposed to help your hair with shedding, because my hair sheds a lot. So I've been trying that out. So if you notice your hair has been shedding, I try to link like these articles down below on like the tea rinses, but those may work for you. I have never tried the green tea rinse, but I have tried the black tea rinse. I'm still in the process of trying it out, so I don't know if it's technically working yet, but I may do a video on it if I see improvement. Okay, hair growing supplements. Yeah, I started taking these hair, nail, and skin gummies. That didn't last long because I'm not consistent in taking them. You need to take those every day to see results. So I can't really say personally if hair supplements work. I know I've seen a lot of videos on Hair Infinity, and then what's the new one, Maintain or something like that, I don't know. And then of course there's videos all over YouTube about the Nature's Bounty hair gummies. I don't know if those work because, like I said, I didn't take them consistently, so I cannot say if those help. I have seen people's before and after pictures from using Hair Infinity and stuff like that, and I did see results. So if you feel like your hair is growing really, really slow, maybe try like a hair supplement or something like that. Me personally, I don't really want to try Hair Infinity or nothing like that, simply because I have acne prone skin already, and I've seen pictures of people breaking out due to that, and I don't want any parts of that. But if you're just impatient and you don't want to wait on your hair to just grow naturally, then try a vitamin or a hair supplement. So I know a lot of people here on YouTube, we compare and contrast our hair to other people's, and that's one thing that you don't want to do when you're trying to be on your natural hair journey. Just remember, or just a hair journey or whatever the case may be, if your hair is not healthy, your hair won't grow. So just always keep that in mind. Healthy hair is what makes your hair grow. If your hair is not healthy, it won't grow. Be more concerned about the health of your hair. That's why you guys do not see me doing lymph checks and stuff like that on my channel. I may do some one day, or I may not. I'm just not big on doing lymph checks, simply because if my hair isn't healthy, then what is the point of me showing you guys, oh well, my hair is bra strap length or whatever the case may be, if it's not healthy? That defeats the purpose of like length. If it's not healthy, then you know, length doesn't mean anything. So yeah, just be patient and do not compare your hair to everyone. Like, your hair is different. Like, my hair grows slower than some grows faster than others. It just all depends on the person. So you don't want to get wrapped up in trying to compare your hair to other people's hair. That is not good. Just focus on the health of your hair, and if your hair is healthy, your hair will grow. And the biggest one of them all is patience. You just have to have patience with learning your hair and learning what it likes and learning what it doesn't like. Don't be afraid to try different stuff. If it doesn't work, oh well, it just doesn't work, and move on to something else. Yeah, but just be patient. That's just how hair growth is. Rome wasn't built in a day. Rapunzel didn't get her long hair in a day. You know, I'm just saying, like, if you're one of those people that has a hair growth goal and you wanted to get it to bra strap length or down your back or whatever the case may be, always remember that if it's not healthy, then you will not achieve those goals. Make sure your hair is healthy before you even start worrying about length. Length is not important, because if the hair isn't healthy and your hair is growing all the way down here, it's not going to lay right, it's not going to look right, your twist outs won't be right, and you'll end up having to chop it all off. So my point is just focus on the health of your hair. And also I wanted to add dyeing your hair and stuff like that can be damaging to your scalp and stuff like that. So if you are going to you know, dye your hair, whatever the case may be, maybe you should go talk to a professional before doing so. I know I am personally looking into dyeing my hair and trying to see what different options I can do. If you're not comfortable with dyeing your hair at home, don't do it. Go to a professional, because you don't want to ruin the growth of your hair from a chemical or a dye. If you're noticing that your hair is not growing at all, maybe you want to go talk to like a dermatologist, where they can go look at your scalp and do a skin graft on your scalp. I'm not saying you need to go do that, but I'm just saying if you're noticing that your hair is just completely not growing at all and you tried if you tried a lot of different things, maybe you need to go speak with your physician, your doctor, or whoever you go to about hair growth and stuff like that. If you're noticing excess shedding and things of that nature, go check out your doctor, go make an appointment and see what they may have to offer you and what your options may be. Because I know a lot of times, sometimes stuff is medical, and tips like this that I'm giving may not help you. It may just, you know, be from a health issue or whatever the case may be. So some of the things I'm saying may not work or may work for you. That's why I just wanted to go down my list and give all the tips that I have. Like I said, some of these stuff on the list have worked for me. Some of the stuff I haven't tried. Like I said, that green tea rinse I've never tried, and hair vitamins and stuff like that, I'm not consistent, so I can't give you guys an accurate a comparison or if it helped my hair grow or not. But it is a lot of videos here on YouTube that you can check out, and I think I pretty much touched on everything. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. Just be patient with your hair. Just take your time and don't rush it. Don't get so focused on the growth that you're doing things that can damage your hair, where you have to possibly start all over, which nothing is wrong with starting all over, because I've started all over and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, just be patient with your hair. Patience grows your hair. And like me, a lot of this stuff I do in my wash routine, I try to keep it as simple as possible with my natural hair. I try not to do the most. I really do keep it simple, y'all. Those are all the tips that I have to help promote hair growth. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know in the description box if you've tried any of these things that I've went over or listed down below. But just remember, find what works for your hair, have patience, and if your hair is healthy, it will grow. So just make sure your hair is healthy. And I will definitely see you guys on my next video. Bye.